A U.S. Air Force B-52 bomber crashed shortly after takeoff during a routine test mission. Military officials have reported that 8 crew members are presumed dead, stating that initial indications show the high-impact crash was not survivable. President Donald Trump announced that a tentative U.S.-Iran peace deal has been all signed electronically. The breakthrough aims to stop recent hostilities, lift the damaging naval blockade, and fully reopen the crucial Strait of Hormuz to shipping traffic. Vice President J.D. Vance is set to lead the U.S. team to Switzerland to officially ink the deal. However, critics and G7 leaders are pointing out that the framework remains silent on long-term nuclear weapon restrictions, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has already responded by declaring victory over Iran while ruling out a military withdrawal from Lebanon. Following news of the breakthrough, global oil prices immediately plummeted to a 3-month low, while stock markets saw record highs. The 2026 World Cup is officially underway, bringing a wave of intense global drama both on and off the pitch. Debutants. Cape Verde pulled off a stunning 0-0 draw against soccer giant Spain, sparking massive celebrations in the island nation. Meanwhile, political tensions spilled onto the field in Los Angeles, where the Iranian national team played goal-2 tie against New Zealand amidst heavy security and crowd protests just a day after the peace deal was announced. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced plans to legally ban children under the age of 16 from using social media platforms designed to be addictive, sparking lobbying efforts toward the US to prevent a tech sector backlash. A devastating barrage of Russian missile strikes hit several major Ukrainian cities, killing at least 11 people and leaving a landmark historic Orthodox monastery in Kiev in flames. In response, G7 leaders meeting in France are pushing for a unified peace strategy. The Congo has reported a major daily jump in cases of a rare Ebola case count toward 800, with 181 deaths. In a major victory against banditry in the north, troops from the Nigerian army have successfully rescued the widow of the late Major General Rabe Abubakar. She had been held in captivity following a high-profile raid that resulted in the general's tragic death. The defense headquarters officially launched Operation Clean Sweep 3 across Katsina State, aiming to ruthlessly dismantle bandit camps. Meanwhile, Katsina Governor Dikko Rada has issued a final warning to local bandits to surrender now or face the full force of the state. Nigeria's political landscape is facing an intense shake-up after a federal high court ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to deregister 5 political parties, including the African Democratic Congress, ADC, and the Accord Party. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore and various party leaders have condemned the ruling, calling it a politically motivated attempt to cripple opposition forces ahead of the 2027 elections. A newly inked bilateral agreement between Nigeria and Ethiopia over 100 Nigerian PT